Oh my goodness. I made first pitch for a 5:30 game. I am so proud of myself. We did it. We're here. Texas A&M's rolling and the party rolls on to Gainesville. A&M versus Florida coming off of a few just fantastic weekends, man. Texas, LSU. I took the weekend off for LSU. I was in Florida actually, visiting some old high school friends, but I saw the games. We kicked some ass yet again. Back-to-back rivalry sweeps. Everything's looking great for this team, man. What a moment in time. What a pitching staff, right? Everything seems to be going the right direction, is going the right direction. And this weekend's another opportunity to keep that going. Right now, A&M's looking like they're going to be fighting for a lot this postseason. And that journey continues today. Gavin Graovac is in the batter's box. Guys, we did it. I am rolling in right at the start. So I'll say what's up to everybody as y'all roll in. I'm sure we're going to have a late arriving crowd tonight. But man, excited to watch this team. Excited to sit down and actually enjoy it. LSU is up on Mississippi State right now. Oh, really? So they're going to get the zombie Tigers. They're the ones that are going to get the wrath of the dead LSU Tigers. Because we talked about that the last stream we did here. I'm trying to get this freaking can open. I haven't had a lick of liquids in a couple hours. I have a dry mouth. We talked about the chance of them coming out hot, coming out dangerous, coming out in wounded animal mode, or as I deemed it, zombie mode, because I think they were past wounded animal mode because they were swept the weekend before A&M played LSU. Didn't matter. A&M pitching got it done. Chris Akopian, man, welcome back. Hey, LSU, we wanted to acquaint you with our freshman, this really cool lad by the name of Jorian Wilson, as Gavin Graovac flies out for the first out of the game. And things went really, really well. Shane Sadeo, Aiden Sims, Weston Moss got it done. Gavin Lyons, you know, for a while there, it was like he was swapping performances. Every other Gavin Lyons performance for the longest time was good, and every other one was bad. And we've gotten some good Gavin Lyons in a row, and this is exactly what the bullpen needed. That stable middle innings piece, that piece that can eat innings, and you feel really good about him out there. Because there had been some uncertainty there, and Gavin Lyons is solidifying himself as Caden Sorrell, another left field flyout, a couple of flyouts to start the game. That all went well. Fresh Corn did well. Things are looking really, really, really good for this baseball team because the bats have been on this journey the whole year, right? Like they've just steadily improved week to week to week to week, and it's gotten better and better. And there are like 5 or 6 categories that this team still leads the SEC in terms of offense. And it is on base, it's power, it's slug rate, it's everything. Like they can hit you in every way. And today, against their pitcher, who we're seeing right now, Aiden King, one of the best pitchers, one of the best starting pitchers in the country, he's only given up 1 home run on the year. So maybe A&M doesn't chase the long ball today. Maybe A&M can play some complimentary baseball, and they're good with that. So I think that's the key. Get on. As good as their pitching is, Florida's fielding has been an absolute mess this year. They are tied for the most errors in conference play in the SEC. So I'm saying get on. I'm saying show patience. I'm saying hit some grounders. This kid throws a lot of balls that turn into grounders. Find some gaps, find some space, take some walks, get hit by a pitch if you're a Bear. And let's see if we can force their hand in the field and make them play some clean baseball, because they did not do that last week against Auburn. Errors lost them the Sunday game. There were a ton of errors in the first game. It's what they do right now. Maybe you can't really bank on that, but you should probably play to their weaknesses, which is that. So we'll see what they do. Chris Akopian at the plate. He had a big bounce back weekend last weekend, and that entailed getting hit in the face, which was terrifying, looked brutal, looked painful, was bloody. But he came back and played some of his best baseball in a long, long time. And that's a theme on the team, right? Remember when Gavin Graovac, and he strikes out right there as I'm talking him up. But hey, we've seen this before. Sometimes it's a 1, 2, 3 to start the game through our best, 3 players, our 3 first-round draft prospects. This has happened a few times throughout the year. This lineup doesn't, let up, which is great. And I'm sure they'll stabilize. As I say this, though, but lost my train of thought. Anyway, Chris Akopian playing a lot better now. Oh, yeah, Gavin Graovac cleated on the hand, ended up playing some really good baseball afterwards. He was playing fine before, but even better after that for whatever reason, woke him up. And I think we saw something similar from Akopian. So that was really exciting to see. We'd love to see that keep up this weekend. The freshmen remain amazing. Bear Harrison remains amazing. Found that power again last week, and that's been coming lately. A lot of really great things. Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sure this will be a late filing in chat. Y'all are probably getting off work. Some of y'all will be driving home, tuning in. Thank you guys so much for being here. Okay, so James, I recognize you by the profile picture, and I clicked into your name earlier. But you've had a name change. Your name is now Kyle in here. Do I call you Kyle or James now? I don't know. But anyway, I'm sure it's the same Aggie lineup. Today on the mound. That's correct. That is what it is. Didn't talk about it because they've been sticking with it. Terrence Keel solidifying his spot, as is Jorian Wilson. Well deserved. Love to see him out there. And yes, as we see right now, Shane's today with the mound. Played pretty damn well last weekend. How many innings did he go last weekend? Like 5, 6 plus? Went pretty long, right? If I'm not mistaken. I didn't watch it live, so y'all have to correct me there. I like the way Sadeo's coming around after the major injury had. Exactly. It's a ramp up, right? Going to take some time, and it is getting better. We're seeing it. He's real Aggie after what he told Schloss and Wiener when they tried to get him to go to T. What did he say? I would love to hear more about that. Big challenge this weekend. Florida got some dudes on the mound. Absolutely. Tonight we'll definitely see their best pitcher, Aiden King, and we'll probably see the closer. I have the name here. Joshua Reitenauer. 7 saves on the year. Going to be a good day today. Last Friday, or it was Thursday for them last week, the guy they went to in the middle inning to get to the closer was Ernesto Luga Conchola. So those are the 3 names I expect to see tonight, if not more. We'll see what A&M does to force their hand if we can. That was a quick top of the first for them. Need the bats to stay hot. Amen. And that doesn't just mean the long ball. That means consistency, playing together, complementary baseball, getting on. Force this team that has struggled fielding to struggle fielding. BTTS Gigamags, good to see you, man. Won't be able to join live much, but beat the hell out the swamp. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Noble guy. Let's get this W, my boys. Let's do it, Noble. Great to see you, man. For sure, beat the hell out of Florida. Ain't the sweep. I want the sweep, but we'll settle for 2 or 3. Yeah. You know, as I see us go 1, 2, 3 in the first inning, of course, this sounds dumb. I feel good about the weekend. I just feel good. I think they have some good bats at the top. Kyle Jones is one of them. Brendan Lawson's another one. I think Blake, I think his name's Sire. Blake Sire's another great one. They have some good guys at the top, but I think beyond that we can get to them. It's a middle-of-the-pack batting team in this conference, upper echelon pitching team, bottom floor fielding team. That's what we're looking at here. But, of course, it's baseball any given day, any given weekend. 0-2 count here from Shane Sadeo. Here's the pitch. Comes in a little bit low. We'll go 1-2. But, yes, Sean, I would love a sweep. I actually have a broom laying on the floor right there. Just some, residual prop from the last couple of series. Here's the 1-2. That one's in play to the glove of Boston Kellner and thrown out at first. 1 down for the Ags. Jonathan Ortiz just took a photo with Miss Rev. Good luck, Charm Ags. Hey, that's good luck for like years, Jonathan. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Great to see you. Hope you're having a great evening as well, good sir. Howdy back at you, Sean. I think LSU's up on Mississippi State right now. Yeah, that's wild. I would love to see that. We got Mississippi State to close the year off. Looking a little bit more vulnerable now than they were a couple of weeks ago, that's for sure. At least it seems. Aaron, great to see you. Howdy, boys. Beat the hell out of Florida. Drew, good luck to your Spurs. Maybe we can at least have one Texas NBA team not be a complete humiliation like the one in Houston. Oh, yeah, the Houston situation's rough. Can't say I'm not a fan. They are our biggest rival, in my opinion. Love to hate Houston, but I hate it for my fellow Aggies who happen to be Houston Rockets fans. Yes, this will be a doubleheader. I'll be back on a little bit later for the Spurs game. I'm going to live stream. I'm home. I'm going to be watching it. I know I have some Spurs fans out there. We will be live for it. I'll advertise it a couple times throughout the night. 0-1 pitch from Sadeo. Paints the outside high corner. 0-2 with the fastball. Ryan, let's get this win. Amen, brother. I might not be here for the whole baseball game, but I should be here for basketball game. Awesome, man. Would love to see you for the basketball game. Appreciate you chiming in, man. That's awesome. 1-2 count here. 1 down in the inning. Shane Sadeo on the mound, bottom of the first. Pretty good. There's a Topo Chico shortage out there. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Can't find Topo Chico these days. Damn shame. These are actually really good, though. Here's the 1-2. That one goes foul down the first base line. We'll stay 1-2. Aggieland thriving in spring. Amen. Hakopian bloodied but unbowed. Yes, sir. Howdy, Drew. Back at you, JB. Boss, good to see you. Don't forget to like, guys. Yes, hit the like button as y'all file in. That does help the stream gain some visibility. But y'all are usually pretty good about that. I know most of y'all are subs, so I'll say sub to the channel, but I think if probably all 22 of y'all are subbed. Check swing there. Did he go around? Did he? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. First K of the outing for Shane Sadeo. 2 down in the inning. Howdy, just finished up exams and capstone showcase and time for some Aggie baseball. Hey, it's time to sit back, Ashes Tunes. You got it done. You're feeling good. It's Friday. The Ags are on. Enjoy the night, Ashes Tunes. Thanks for tuning in here, man. Appreciate you. Studying while I got the game on in the background. Been a while since we all been back. Yes, sir. It's been a minute. Good luck with the studies, man. Third batter up. First pitch is a swing and a miss. Looked like a change up there. Third batter is Ethan Surowick. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I do have some copious notes here. He leads the team in both hits and Ks, so luck of the draw. Let's see what we get. There's a foul ball, 0-2 through 2. Biscuits and SEC, good to see you, man. Let's keep those Aggie bats hot. Yeah, let's do it, man. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Biscuits and SEC dropped, I don't know how to describe it, an interesting article on X today regarding some shenanigans of old in the A&M football coaching world. I highly recommend y'all checking it out. It was enlightening for me because I'm a newer Aggie, joined the program in 2015, 2016. But if y'all go check out their Twitter, they have a pretty good article. It's a comfortable read. It's not too long, but it is, comprehensive of the situation. I highly recommend it. I read that today. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, so I was going to put the draft up over there on the other TV. I'll get that up in a second. Shout out KC Concepcion, man. So happy for the guy. Yeah, pitching has come around, man. It's the big difference maker, right? The bats have been getting better, and pitching is turning a quarter, but let's keep that going. That one comes in low. He's going to say it bounced off his foot there. Ump doesn't agree. It did bounce kind of funky. I think while I was yapping, the base Suaric got on. Let's see here. Yeah, that definitely hit his foot. So they're going to take a look at it and get him on, I'm going to guess. He should be on. Clearly hit his toe. I don't have the volume on. I wear the headphones because it locks me in. I feel a little bit naked without them on. I like to listen when we're at home and the crowd is rolling, but I'm sure they're reviewing it or just putting them on.
So that's made him a better.
Yeah, this one came low and in. Back foot, right off the toe, maybe the pinky toe, ring toe area. Glad I made it just in time. Gig 'em, Dead Messenger. Yeah, this was a tight one, 5:30. I think that's the earliest Friday we've had this year. I was able to get off a little bit early, almost not early enough, but we made it just in time for first pitch. Impressive how good this A&M offense is. It is not predicated on home runs. Absolutely. And they're still second in the conference in home runs, and it's not predicated on home runs. They can beat you in many ways, man. And it's coming through high-end draft prospects, high-end transfers, Jake Dewar, Chris Copians that overlap on those two categories, Bear Harrison, and it's coming by one of the best freshman groups in the country. So it's a layered offense, man. Like the way they can hit you and the type of players they're throwing at you, it's really fun to watch. And yes, to Biscuit's point, pitching coming on has just been like that cherry on, not even a cherry on top. It's just been that next level to this team. But they got to keep that going. Obviously, pitching hasn't been great the whole year. Let's make that the real deal. And, it's seeming like more than a trend after since the Vandy series has been looking up. And there's a strike from Shane Sadeo to make me look good as I say it. Yeah, it was 3 up, 3 down. 2 flyouts, then a strikeout. Rip Casey to the Browns. Hey, you know what? Casey's going to make the best of it. Casey's got the right attitude, man. Here's the 0-1. Strike just inside of the zone. Good stuff there. 0-2 count. Yeah, and you see the Browns fans, they're down bad. They're all just bitching and moaning about KC and the drop issue, bro. Come on. Here's the 0-2. That one comes in high. I mean, yeah, he's dropped some footballs. He really had a drop problem his sophomore year at NC State. That was the year it was the worst. It wasn't perfect at A&M, but he was amazing, man. He was amazing. Honestly, when I think of KC, I don't think of the drops, right? He more than made up for it. The drops didn't feel like a drop problem. It didn't feel like a ball's going to KC. Oh, I fear a drop here. That was not even in my mind when I'm watching KC play. It wasn't a thing. So it sucks when you see him get drafted. They post it, and it's just a bunch of bitching pain. Like those fans have been through it. To be fair, joins Miles. We're gonna have some fun watching the Browns. I can't believe I just said that. All right, 1-2 count here. 2 down in the inning. Runners on first and second. Big pitch from Shane Sadeo. Here it is. It's high, and he tags it. It'll land right field, shallow, into the glove of Jorian. Florida on the board first. in what started with a pretty clean inning, has seen 3 straight batters get on and score now. Started with 2 outs. Now runners in the corners with 1 on the board for Florida. And we've seen some slow starts throughout the year for A&M. They've overcome many of them, but you always hate to see it, especially on the road. 2nd consecutive road game after that midweek got canceled. It's been a long time since we've seen a game in Bluebell. Been since the sweep versus the Austin team. But Florida's on. Shane Sadeo, get us out of it here now, man. Carson Bowen, the catcher at the plate. This one's popped up. Looks gettable. Caden Sorrell calibrating. Caden Sorrell has it. All right. A run surrendered. No big deal. Let's go, Bats. You're a Browns fan, JB Boss? What a time to be alive for you, man. That's awesome. Bo, what up, man? Good to see you. Gig 'em. Didn't know Browns had fans. You choose a tough life being an A&M Cleveland fan. No, man. A&M feels so good right now. I feel great. Bucky recruiting. Bucky getting to the tournament. Mike Elko building a program. Mike Early turning it around, proving a lot of doubters wrong right now. Things are nice right in this moment. Sadeo's recovering from his injury. He's regaining his form. 100%. Tennessee smashed Bama today. Did that happen? Wow. So happy for KC. Probably going to have to get a Browns jersey now. That's an awesome one. Appreciate the article shout out. It's a trip down memory lane on the Dennis Francione newsletter. That I didn't know about this. Y'all read it. Y'all go click it. But stunning. Like, just what? Just like a head scratcher. Can't believe I got swindled into being a Browns fan. You too, man. Or you are now, I guess. Hector. Drew, I don't like Marcel Reed anymore. You do like Marcel Reed. You're wrong. Your opinion is wrong. You like Marcel Reed, man. Marcel Reed's going to win you back. I think he will. Tough era. That was indeed a tough era, Bo. The Francione stuff. Yeah. Got even tougher now that I know more information about that era. Haven't read that little article by Biscuits. I can't go that far. So y'all aren't Browns fans. I think I'm comfortably a KC Concepcion Myles Garrett fan. I think I can say that pretty confidently. And look, if they find themselves doing anything special, I'd be happy to cheer for the Browns. I have no allegiances to NFL teams, man. I can do it for KC and Garrett. There you go. There you go. KC was fun to watch. What a year, man. What a ride with KC. What a good guy to like, too, man. Browns fans are already ungrateful for having such a rock-solid dude on their team, as if they have somewhere to go but up. I know, dude. They're scarred. They're emotionally scarred, right? Like, there's some grumpy Ags out there who are also emotionally scarred, so I get it. Jake Dewar leading the inning off. Top of the second. 1-0 game. Florida leads. First pitch of the inning. Jake Dewar tags it, but it's into the glove of the shortstop. And Dewar is thrown out. 1 pitch, 1 out in the inning. That pitch came out at 100 miles an hour, man. That pitch came out at 100 miles an hour. Am I right? Is that, or was that the bat? Was that off the bat? That might have been off the bat. I don't think this kid reaches 100. I think he spikes at 97 if I've read correctly, if I remember correctly. That must have been off the bat, right? All right, 1 down. Nico Partita up. First pitch to Partita is a strike. That one comes in 93. Yeah, that must have been off the bat. All right. Not much life early for the Ags, but there's plenty of bats, plenty of time left. 0-1 count for Partita, 1 out. The pitch, another strike, another fastball down the pipe. On one side, yes, there was drops, but he also overthrew it a few times. That would have been huge highlights. Yeah, early in the year, probably left about 200-plus yards and a couple touchdowns on the board. Here's the 0-2 to Partita. Touched up, fouled out, fouled off. Right field onto the mound. Yeah, as a Browns fan, I get we were really bad with drops last year, so the drops from KC aren't ideal, but, like, he's going to cook for us, man. I don't know what to tell you. And he's still developing, man. Like, he's going to get better, and he's already really freaking good. And, like, even if he's not catching the ball in the return game, if you want to get him involved with some other stuff, he can do a lot. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Yep. Aiden King dealing, man. He's good. Mowing through. 5 up, 5 down to start the game for the Ags. And the thing is, we're not having long at-bats to get this kid out of here at any kind of reasonable timeline. So 15 pitches in, 5 outs into the game, not ideal. Terrence Keel, can you help us out, man? First pitch to TK. Finds the zone. These are just fastballs down the middle, man. 0-1 count for TK, too. Here's the pitch. Popped up by TK, out of play. 0-2. 1-1 isn't going to win against us, I know, but we got to get through this pitcher, though. This pitcher's going to give him time. But second go through the lineup. Let's see if we can find it. We'll see if we can get anything at the tail end of it first, but there's another pop-up out of play. Still got Keel, still got Jorian, Bear, and Kellner. Second time through, they will be calibrated. Count still 0-2 after a couple foul balls. The pitch from King. Low and away. Rare ball. I think he's thrown like 2 or 3 balls this game, which is wild so far. Only giving up 1 homer on the year. Here's the 1-2. In play. Gets through. Between third and second into the glove of the left fielder. TK gets on. Jorian Wilson to the plate. Interesting opportunity with 2 outs here. First hit of the game. First man on of the game. All right, TK. Love to have him back in the lineup, man. It feels right. I love Binderup, and you're a play away, right? You're a situation away from going Binderup or whoever it might be. Binderup's the next man up. But right now, TK just feels right. And Jorian gets to play off of him. Throw to first. Back and safe. Yeah, great guy to have on right before Jorian Wilson. I'll catch up with the chat as we go along. I'm still a little bit behind. We usually take a minute to catch up as the show starts. First pitch to Jorian. Low. Inside. Okay. 1-0 start. Like half of his drops were in that SC game, and we all know that wasn't exactly an issue with the receivers. Reed even took responsibility. Ags World Series champs, put the house mortgage on it. Amen, Hector. Amen, brother. Put the damn mortgage on it. Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. 93, middle of the zone, seems to be the move right now. Love you, Drew. Your setup is freaking sweet. Thank you, man. It might evolve a little bit for the Spurs stream tonight. I might change it up just a little bit and put some more Spurs stuff out behind me and change the lighting. Here's the 1-1. That one's low and in. 2-1 for Jorian. A lot less in the zone for Jorian so far than he had been through the previous few batters. I wonder if that's something on his mind. Less fastball to big Jorian. Another throw to first. TK's backsliding. Howdy, Nebby. I come in and we're losing, damn it. Well, you're going to change the energy in here, Nebby. We needed you, man. We needed your ass. All right. 2-1 count. Another throw to first. TK on the mind. Damn, that guy got us with 10 pitches in the first inning. Yeah, he did. A couple of better at-bats here with TK and Jorian. We'll see if Jorian can keep this thing going. 2-1 right now. A couple of 3 throws to first, maybe 4. With TK's ability looming. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Came in at 85. Bottom of the zone. 2-2 count. Be great to get him to 30 here, but I don't know. I don't know. Another throw to first. Again, backsliding. What up, Nick? You the goat. You and Fitch. Couple of goats. Pair of goats. I played that song y'all requested, but I think y'all left the stream early. The last stream, y'all requested a song, and I played it. And I said, for Fitchy. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off by Jorian. Left field. Past the mound. Okay. Keep it going, man. Get some pitches up. Y'all like this quarter zip? This is the Graovac A&M quarter zip. Beautiful. They make them in black as well. They're nice. Here's the 2-2. Got him. Got him looking. 85, bottom of the zone. Got him twice. Gets out of the inning. 26 pitches in now. A little bit of life. A little bit better at bats the last two, but nothing great. Good on TK for getting on. This pitcher's dealing. He's good, man. Let's go today. Let's bounce back a little bit. If he grooves a fastball to Wilson, it may land near blue belt. He got one fastball in there. One fastball. Do I think Wemby plays? It's really close, man. When I was at the game, game 2 when we lost, you could not sense that the injury was so significant in the building because he fell, he moved around, and he just laid there. And I thought he was just like kind of just recuperating after taking a hard fall. But he got, obviously we saw it, got hit in the head, tries to get up, kind of stumbles, sits back down, then jogs off. And I was like, okay, he probably got hit in the mouth. He's going to come back out. Didn't. And then he's in protocol, and they call it a concussion. It didn't seem to be the worst thing. Granted, I was, 9th row upper deck. But call it a concussion. We know the protocol in the NBA is 48 hours. I felt leaving the building before looking into it closely that he was going to play Friday, just seeing it live. And after seeing it again, him landing directly on the chin, it looked worse. People say he was out cold. I don't think he was because he kind of wiggled and laid down, and then he was able to roll over right away. I don't think he was out. I think he was probably dazed. I'm no doctor. So I was leaving thinking he was going to be back, but then, called a concussion, 48 hours. The game is 36 hours later. I was like, probably game 5. But, good updates every single time, at shoot-around, at practice, at the Keldon Johnson 6-man thing. He was at shoot-around today. He went through his concussion protocol workout today after media at practice today. So, I don't know. I think I'm 50-50 on him playing tonight. We'll find out very soon, Ryan. I'm not mad at all if he doesn't play. I'm not mad at all. But I am going to trust whatever the doctors say. Because it has to go through the Spurs doctors, the concrete, check marks. This one's hit. And it gets past Partita into the glove of Kellner, and my stream froze. I don't know if that ball made it to first. The stream froze. He does get on. Leadoff single. That ball was through the gap. Good on Kellner, man. There was a world where that thing got to left field. But Kellner stopped it. That could have been a little bit worse. But Kellner's in front of it, even though it got through Partita there. But leadoff man on. Shane Sadeo is going to have to get this thing together here. Started with 2 outs, but been a little messy since. The 8-hole hitter here is Caden McDonald. First pitch is a ball. Yeah, Ryan, I'm with you. I'm going to trust the outcome, but if he's out tonight, I'm not mad at all, and I think the Spurs should win one. If they have to play 2 without Wemby, I feel like they should split that. All right, here's the 1-0. This one's popped up. Is it in play? It is not. On to the mound in right field. Big old mound they have in right field. Looks like the grass is nice and luscious over there. Just read through the Franchione article you mentioned. Man, I'm glad my Aggie football childhood started with Johnny. Too young for that era outside of playing NCAA 07 religiously. Yeah, man. That must have been brutal aside from beating Texas a couple times. Here's the 1-1. That one's low and away. Come on, Shane. We heard it. Fitch was very pleased. Thanks. Awesome, Nick. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. On the way to El Tiempo, but I'll have a mark for you. That's my favorite restaurant, BTTS. Enjoy it. El Tiempo, Houston. Let's go. Here's the 2-1. That one's high and in. 3-1 count. No outs. Man already on. Come on, Sadeo. What's up, J. Paul? I mean, that's fair. Yeah, baseball's bound to happen to us, right? We're down, but there's going to be a bad game at some point. This one's fouled off. Full count. But it's so early. Lots can happen. But damn it, they got a good pitcher out there right now, man. They got a good-ass pitcher out there. Full count for Sadeo. Throw to first. Backsliding. Caden McDonald at the plate. McDonald's a 250 average on the year. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss. Okay. Get back strike for Sadeo after getting one on. Good stuff. One down in the inning. Runner still at first. The fact that when we didn't play most of the game, we had a shaky game from others, and it took a crazy game for Scoot to barely beat us. Think we're okay. Absolutely. They were up 14 there in the fourth, man. Just a wild, cold finish. They play really good defense. You got to give Portland some credit, for sure. Bottom of the order here. First pitch is a ball in the dirt. This is Ashton Wilson. Wilson batting .200 on the year. Through 10 at-bats. Not often used. 2 hits on the year. Here's the 1-0. This one's fouled off to go 1-1. NBA is over for me and the rest of the Rockets fans. Yeah, it seems rough over there. I won't clown y'all because y'all are my Aggie brethren. But that's a good rivalry for the Spurs. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again. 1-2 count. Let's get another one, Sadeo. Come on. Yeah, they're down 0-2. Going back home now. I think KD was questionable, though. And they're not whole, right? No Fred VanVleet. No Steven Adams. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Pitch coming out at 94 miles an hour. I would assume Sadeo gets more comfortable out there with the arm as time goes on, and he distances himself from that absence and injury. A lot of work to do here tonight. Quick throw to first. Backsliding. Cavs are doing well, but the Raptors got one last night. Cavs were looking dangerous through 2. NBA was over a long time ago for the Mavs. Hey, at least there is hope. There is a flag. Another one fouled off. Yeah, completely true, Vapor. That is very true. Very true. Reeves is supposed to be back today within the next 2 games. So things could be even dicier for the Rockets, which is why Jay is saying they're checking out, which, yeah. It's tough. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks after the leadoff single for Shane Sadeo. Top of the order, though. Let's get it, Shane. Well, a lot more room for the NBA talk. I'll be live back here at about 9:15 if I can, maybe earlier, to get ready to go. I'm going to do a Spurs stream after this one if any of y'all want to, come back for that. It'll be a separate stream. I have it already on the channel. It's there. But want to do it. I mean, I'm a huge Spurs fan, so might as well share it with y'all. I know some of y'all are. All right. Top of the order here with Kyle Jones. Good contact hitter. Their best base runner. By far the team leader in stolen bases. Get him out of there, Sadeo. Starts with the ball. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Low and in. 2-0. Now you want to see Sadeo go along and have a great day. Right now it's in the balance. But the great thing is Lyons has been solid. Would hate to go to him early. All right, that one's fouled off down the left field line to go 2-1. Yes, sir, we got a doubleheader today. I mean, the wife is out with friends at Nyosa, so we're just here. I was out of town last weekend, so going to make up for it. I'm going to be live tomorrow at 4 o'clock for Game 2 versus Florida, so we'll see y'all a lot this weekend. That one comes in high. 3-1 count. 2 down, 1 on first. Oh, it's all good. I know there's a late tip-off tonight, Sean, for sure. But I'm probably going to have to change that game to the standing configuration because playoff basketball, juices are flowing. Plus, I really don't want to sit for whatever that would be, 7 straight hours, 6 straight hours. My back would be toast tomorrow. All right, counts 3-1 after a throw to first. Pitch count up to 36 for Sadeo. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to go full count. Opportunity here for Sadeo. We'll see what we get. It's going to be a fight, man. Always is in this conference. Nothing easy. Although they made it look easy the last 4 games. Which is impressive. Here's the payoff. In play. Actually, it was pretty low, but it was into the glove of Terrence Keel. The Aggies get out of it. Leadoff man got on, and then 3 straight down for Shane Sadeo and the Ags. I thought for sure that was going to land because it was low, but it was not low enough. Good stuff. Sitting that long would be almost like work. I can just, I'm always doing this during streams because I sit at this chair so much. I sit at work, so I've been trying to stand more. So yeah, we're definitely going to go standing desk for the Spurs game. I don't want to sit that long. I think the game's at 4 tomorrow, James. If I'm not mistaken, I'll check real quick. Yeah, the game's at 4 Central. SEC Network. National TV, kind of. If you have the package. But you know what's crazy, guys? This season is already winding down. Regular season, anyway. We're already having to scroll really far down to get to where we are. Got this Florida series. Midweek versus Tarleton. Auburn. Ole Miss, and then Mississippi State, and that is it. Postseason play right after. Enjoy it, man. It's gotten really fun lately. I mean, it's always fun, but a little more fun when things are going the way they have been. I was gone getting some beer. Yes, sir. This season feels like it's went super fast. Amen, Ryan. It really has. And, it's just we're living with it. We're so into it. So it just, as we're learning about this team, the season just happens to be flying by. But doing great. All right. Bear Harrison, Boston Kellner, top of the order, Gavin Graovac this inning. See if the Aggies can get on the board here. Basketball and football, too. It all flies by. Well, football is actually so short, right? 12 games, small sample size, small window. Basketball, yeah, because basketball overlaps with football, so I feel like the beginning of basketball is always a blur to me. Even the Spurs season, which is 82 games, flew by. Bear Harrison contacts the first pitch, and it gets through to the left fielder. Leadoff batter on. It's Bear Harrison who just gets on one way or another. That's a great start. 1 pitching on for the Ags. Boston Kellner up next. There we go, Bear. Bear just does it in all sorts of ways, man. Bear's willing to put his life on the line, take a shot, take a hit, whether it's the hip or the kneecap. We took one in the kneecap area a couple of games ago. Or a base hit like that, or a home run, or taking a bunch of walks. We love Bear, man. Boston Kellner up. First pitch to Boston. It's high. 1-0 count. 93-mile-an-hour fastball seems to be the pitch right now. We are good. It's funny when we have the bottom of the order, I feel like we're going to score right. That's so beautiful about this lineup. It gets you anywhere. 1-0 pitch to Kellner. Bottom of the zone. It was really low, but they'll give it to him. 1-1. Bear greater than Gator. Yes, sir. Yeah, 100% DanaFest. The recruiting in this program is great. We knew A&M itself can recruit. The resources can recruit. You get the organization, the coaching staffs behind it. I mean, look at Elko. He's going to have a top 3 class in 27, if not number 1. Fouled off by Kellner. 1-2 count. Bear on first. Us hit by pitch. Yeah, man. Seems like it's always the head with TK and, of course, Akopian last week. Then Bear just, on the flesh. All right. Here's the 1-2 to Kellner. Popped up. Right field in the corner. Probably foul ball. Yeah, out of play. On the mound. Okay. Way to hang in there. Stays 1-2. Boston Kellner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. All right. After the one pitch single, King comes back and strikes out the freshman Kellner, bottom of the order. Now top of the order, Gavin Graovac to the plate. Top of the order went 3 up, 3 down to start this game. A couple of flyouts and a strikeout. See what they have the second time through the order. Got to head out, try to make it back for the Spurs game. Awesome, Ryan. Hope to see you there, man. Have a great night. Either way. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch to Gavin. Outside. 1-0. Never let myself get too hyped over recruiting. I'm too scarred from the Jimbo class. Also, NIL makes it hard to be excited for good recruits. They can just dip whenever. Yeah, I'd say Elko's track record so far is really good on the evals. Like, look at the portal. All the stuff he's done there. Now we're going to start seeing his recruits become upperclassmen. Gavin pops this one up. Looks like it's out of play. It is. Kevin Durant's ruled out tonight, by the way. Any Rockets fans out there that still care. 1-1 count for Gavin. After the pop-up foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Touched up by Gavin. Deep left field. And this one's gone. Gavin Graovac gets it done. What a monster. I mean, it has been a sharp, I don't want to say turnaround, but he just added that long ball from one day to the next this year. It felt like he just had to get his feet under him, or rather his hands behind him. And all of a sudden, baseball's been flying out of ballparks. Baseballs were getting down in the outfield. A lot of doubles to start the year, but last month, man, Gavin's just been a machine. He does it there. Aggies take the lead. What a beast. And you know, this season, this turnaround, I don't know, this addition, this surge, adding to the draft stock for Gavin. Man, we missed him last year. Caden Sorrell at the plate. First pitch to Caden's low and in. See if we can get this this pitcher feeling a little bit less good. Maybe feeling bad. 1 down in the inning. Bases have been cleared thanks to Gavin. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off by Caden. Did you call that, Kyle? You called it, man. Hell yeah. We got to put that up here. He got it done. Called his shot and got it. Hell yeah, man. Elko's done good. Yeah, his evals have been good. I mean, a lot of guys have panned out. Here's the 1-1 to Caden. Popped up. Gettable? No, sir. No one knows where it is. Yeah, it's in the crowd. Okay. 1-2 count. Yeah, Gavin's been awesome. Big whoop from Jonathan. Graovac bang from JB Boss. Kyle says he knew it. Kyle called it or he's way ahead. No, Kyle would be honest. Good work by Kyle. 11 homers in 14 games. There you go, man. There you go. Basantis to the Cardinals. Oh, I need to get the draft up. I'll do that in the next timeout. Here's the 1-2 to Caden. This one's popped up in the outfield. Center fielder getting under it. He should have it. And he does. 2 down in the inning. Chris Acopian to the plate. Rip Basantis. Can't be a Cardinals fan. Yeah, I won't go that far. I'll do Browns, but no, I'll still root for Basantis. I'm going to see if I can get started here to get this thing up. It's going to take me a second. I think the remote's over there. We'll do it in a second. I'll get the draft up. Nobody can stop Graovac right now. Nobody can. Hakopian still rocking the white tape with the Bible verse right where he got hit by pitch in Game 1 against LSU. That part of the helmet probably saved him a lot of hardship. Here's the 0-1. This one's touched up by Hakopian. Will it land? It will. Shallow left center. 2 outs. Hakopian's on. Okay. Really turning that corner is Hakopian lately, man. from that LSU series to now. Obviously, with all the talk of these bats heating up through that all, Hakopian was in a massive slump for about a month, really since coming back from the injury. But now we're seeming like we're on the other side of it. Let's keep that up. He can be a massive weapon. We know this. Jake Dewar's been all reliable all year. He's at the plate. First pitch to Dewar. Low and in. Seems like the ones that have gotten away from this pitcher have been low and in. I freaking love Gavin. What's up, Trooper Drew? You forgot about the stream. It's all good, man. 5:30 start makes it hard. I love it, Kyle. I love it. It's like a 1-7 right now. Here's the 1-0. That one's outside. Okay. 2-0 count for Dewar. Dewar won't chase. Dewar will watch. Dewar will be patient, usually. And now the pitch count's looking a lot better. 43 in the third, much more manageable. It was looking real efficient early on, getting better. Here's the 2-0. This one's touched by Dewar. It's chopped to the second baseman and thrown out at first. But not before the Ayes get on the board and take the lead by way of the 2-run homer by Gavin Graovac. He's amazing. Let me get the draft up. All right. I got it. I'll be right back. Dude, Basantis went 34th, and we thought we could have him back. Not a chance, man. This guy's a pro. Good for Chase Basantis. Absolute riser. The flippity flip. All right. That ball to the grill woke Hakopian up. Much like the cleat to the hand woke up Gavin Graovac. Yeah, we were talking about that, Jay. Maybe that stuff loosens him up. First pitch of the inning from Sadeo is a strike. And we saw things get a little bit messy late in the first. He got the first two out, then got some guys on. They score the run. First batter got on in the second, but then 3 up, 3 down to follow it up. So let's see where this goes for Sadeo as that ball gets fouled off. 0-2 quickly now. All right, so in the draft, we're looking at a Cassius Howell here, right? That's the next Aggie off the board. Here's the 0-2. That one's outside. Houston Texans picking now. Sure some of y'all are fans. Here's the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The pitch. Low. After starting 0-2, we'll go full count here between Sadeo and I think their best bat, Brandon Lawson, one of the best sophomores in the country. 43 walks on the year. That's seeing the baseball. 1.229 OPS. That one's fouled off. Stays full count. Basantis just got drafted, picked up by Arizona, David. He went 34th. That's awesome stuff for Basantis, man. The Texans pick is in for any of you that are interested. Here's the payoff. This one's touched up. Jorian running back to it. It'll bounce and hit the wall. That is a leadoff double for Florida here. Man, what a battle by their best batter. Went down 0-2. Sadeo didn't want to give him anything easy. A bunch of pitches outside. Battles back and gets the double. That was a really good at-bat. All right. Got to fight with the leadoff man on second now. The 3-hole Ethan Surowick, the hit and strikeout leader on Florida. First pitch is outside. Here's the 1-0. High and away. Let's reel it in. And now Bear Harrison will jog up to the mound and have some words one-on-one with Shane Sadeo. Yeah, things have gotten away after Sadeo started the inning with the 0-2 count. Bear gives him the fist bump. Caden McDonald, D-tackle out of Ohio State to Houston. How y'all feeling, Texans fans? Is this what you needed? I'm not an NFL guy, so I don't know anything about team needs. Here's the 2-0. This one's popped up. Gettable. Looks like Jorian's under it. Into the sun, but Jorian has it. One down in the inning. Texans are cooking. I love it. Good to hear, Danifest. Good for y'all. I don't share my disdain with the Rockets for the Texans. Totally fine with them. All right. Cleanup hitter Carson Bowen for Florida. Actually, no, this is Blake Sire. He was hit on the toe his first at-bat. First pitch is fouled off. 0-1 count. Texans defense to be even better. Here's the 0-1. That one's high. 1-1. Good for y'all Texans fans. Here's the 1-1 from Sadeo. That one finds the zone to go 1-2. See if Sadeo can chip away at one. Here's the 1-2. Hit well. It hits the wall. It's not a homer, but they're going to score one. Tough playing out there with that sun. It looked like Jorian got a little lost out there. Maybe that ball was gettable. It was to the gap, though. Hit pretty high. But it lands maybe like a foot shy of the back wall. Couple of hits given up by Sadeo. Couple of doubles this inning. Yeah, one hops into the fence. I don't know, man. Maybe in a different time of day without the sun like that, they could have found it better, but nah, not that time. Guys, I couldn't handle an NFL team in San Antonio. My wife would hate me. There's no way. There's just no way. We cannot have an NFL team. I would be too all in. It would be problematic. I spend so much time with A&M and Spurs. Keep the Vikings away, man. I would like it too much. Mound visit from Jason Kelly after the two doubles are given up this inning in the run. Come on, let's keep it together, Sadeo. Come on, man. Yeah, it did, Trooper Drew. It did. Yes, sir. That's right, Ronnie. We're watching baseball in the draft. Red McCombs tried and failed. Thank God. All right, first pitch of this at-bat to Carson Bowen is a strike. Batting .252. I think he's the lowest strikeout man on the team, though. Decent batter. Here's the 0-1. This one's touched up, too. Sadeo, please, no. Keel on the track. Keel has it. Okay, it was a little scary. But Keel catches the pop fly, well, pretty low pop fly, on the track. Frightening. And Sadeo's body language looked frightened, too. But it was there. 2 down in the inning, runner on second. San Antonio Alamos. Return of the Supersonics? Yeah. Been hearing they're going to expand. Sounds pretty likely the NBA is going to expand. Vegas and Seattle. Getting lucky, going to need some luck so he doesn't have his best stuff today. Correct. Let's just see how far he can get us. It's only 2 runs for now. The 1-0 comes out low to go 2-0. All right, here's the 2-0 from Sadeo. Again, low, bounces away from Bear Harrison, and base runner will advance to third with a 3-0 count. Scary stuff, man. Good to go. Beat the hell out of Florida. Yes, sir, Nabby. Let's go. My brother-in-law gets irritated whenever I refer to the Thunder as the Sonics. I heard the Thunder agreed to relinquish all history and stats to Seattle if Seattle is able to, create a basketball team. So they will no longer be that. Here's the 3-0. That one finds the zone to go 3-1. But you should probably still call them that, David, just to irritate them. You can call them Sonics South, Sonics Northwest. 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Full count. Could be huge, man. Come on. No, I'm not sure either, Noble. And Early's had a pretty slow trigger with Sadeo. Lets him fight through a lot. We've seen that time and time again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I literally echo my words, Noble. Exactly. Here's the payoff. Touched up. It'll land. They'll score one. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, this feels bad, man. This feels bad. How have these not gone yard yet? These are so close. I mean, the fact that it hasn't saved us a run yet. He has to strand this one for that actually to matter. 2 outs. First pitch of this at-bat comes out low to go 1-0. Not loving this. Yeah, it's not great. We're fighting. We're right here. We will fight. Here's the 1-0. Finds the zone, swing and a miss. Good. 1-1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Oh, that's the one that was fouled off. My stream is glitching and replaying the same play. We're 1-2. We got to grit our teeth and limit damage. Yeah, it's only 3 runs. It's a lot of hits. It's a lot of guys getting on. Let's get out of it right here, right now. Just leave it a 1-run deficit. No big deal. Here's the 1-2. Check swing. He went around, baby. They're going to say he didn't. The bat went. It went. What? Okay, 2-2. Bullshit meter's going off, but that's okay. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Just catch the damn ball. Hakopian's there. Hakopian has it. Okay, 1-run deficit. We can stomach it. It wasn't pretty. Sadeo, not having it today. We'll see. They'll probably go back to him one more. See what he can do. But let's get these bats cooking, huh? Ball don't lie. That's right. That's right. I have no idea who that is, David. But I think there's probably a great story behind that. Getting cute. I thought he went around. I thought maybe his hands didn't, but I thought the bat kind of torqued over like way past halfway point. I thought the bat like kind of flung way in there. Anywho. Oh, Spurs posted a picture of Wemby, but then took it down, whatever that means. I'm just checking draft news right now. Nothing really of note. Just a lot of Chase Basantis love, man. He went freaking 34th. That's awesome. Okay. 3-1. They went on a little run right there. Sadeo gave up a bunch of balls to the warning track. Nothing got out. It got damn close like 3 times there. Stranded 1. He gave up 2 doubles in that inning. Or was it 3 doubles? I think he gave up 3 doubles that inning. Yeah, 3 doubles by Sadeo. The Browns pick is in. What if the Browns picked Cassius Howell right now? Doesn't seem like an immediate need, but I have no idea what's going on. All right, Nico Partita leading us off. Aiden King back on the mound. Ags finally got to him in the 3rd. Oh, it's so long, SEC Sean. They milk it. They milk the hell out of it, man. First pitch of the inning to Partita is a strike. Like a changeup there. 0-1 for Partita. Popped up by Partita. Center fielder under it. 1 down. Gotta have time for a million different gambling advertisements. Oh yeah, man. You gotta space it out, stretch it, throw all the ads in. I will say, though, it does give the opportunity to hang out and watch. Optimistic Ag, what's up, my man? Glad you could make it. Ags are down 1 right now. Maybe you'll bring some energy, Optimistic. It's not going terribly. It's not going great for Sadeo. Going up against a really good pitcher right now. TK at the plate. First pitch is a strike. 94 mile an hour. Pitching gauntlet in the back half, Noble. Got some good teams out there. Auburn's looking good. State, Ole Miss. TK touches this one. Right fielder under it. Shy of the warning track. 2 down in the inning. You see Howell within the next 3 picks, Sean? Calling your shot. Let's see, man. Let's see. A bunch of 6-5, 7-6 score games. Jorian Wilson walked to the batter's box, then walking back to the dugout right now. Is there a mound visit? No? Interesting. My draft stream froze. Everything's freezing on me. Burning through our bats? Yeah, they are. Is this a batter's timeout? Yeah, it is. Early just called a little time here to talk to Jorian. Go Spurs, go! Let's go, Elko's left nut. I'll be live later tonight for the Spurs game. I'll be jumping back on. The Spurs just posted a picture of Wemby, then quickly took it down. Who knows what that means? Austin Reeves is out tonight, for any Rockets fans that are keeping track. KD is also out. First pitch to Jorian. Touched up. Left field. Foul ball? Yeah, it just lands foul by maybe 1.5 yards. Wow. Okay. I like it, though. I like the contact. Plumlee legacy game. Dude, if Wimby doesn't go, I want to see 35 damn minutes of Luke Cornett. He has been good through 2 games in the playoff. And then, yeah, let's get Plumlee in there. The small ball thing has not been going great for the Spurs. Robert Williams, Aggie, playing really freaking well for Portland. Too well. I mean, happy for him, but kind of mad about it. Here's the 0-1. High and away. Why is my draft stream doing nothing but freezing? One count. Jorian Wilson at the plate. 2 down in the inning. Ags down 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball. High outside corner. Jorian touches that. You know what happens. One-two pitch. Fouled off. Okay, Jorian, come on. The 1-2 again. Chopped. Shortstop running up to it. And it gets past the first baseman. This has been a problem for Florida all year. They lead the conference in errors in conference play. So hits like that, they can become something. That has been the case. That lost them the series versus Auburn last weekend. Play to it. What's up, Will? Good to see you, man. All right. Bear Harrison at the plate. Base hit on his first pitch of the day, first and only. First pitch of his second at-bat is a strike. Yeah, their defense does suck. It's their weakest link. 0-1 for Bear. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Did it not go? Low and away. 1-1. Okay. We got one back there because I think they missed one last inning too. Throw to first. Jorian's backsliding. One count. Another throw to first. Jorian's back. Oh, might have missed that one. I think he was talking about the check swing. Because he didn't even ask for clarification. But to be fair, the catcher could have too. Yeah, I thought it was low too. Definitely not an argument there. Bear pops one up, foul. We'll go 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off by Bear. Okay. I like to see it. Come on, Bear. A bear will hunt. One-two count for Bear Harrison. Throw to first. The 1-2. Outside. 2-2. Good eye, Bear. Good eye. I like the at-bat. Approaching 60 pitches now. Here's the 2-2. Bear pops it up. Second baseman under it. Second baseman has it. A&M will not equalize this inning, but we'll see. They should go back to Shane Sadeo here, who has many more pitches in the chamber if he can reel it in. Kind of gotten away from him lately. We'll see how it goes. Cassius Howell to the Bengals. Cassius Howell just got picked. Let's go, Cassius. You were right, Sean. You were right. 2 Aggies off the board early today, man. Howell and Basantis. I'm just enjoying the highlight reel they're showing. And they said the short arms would hold him back. Let's see, man. Let's see. I'll leave it on. Howell and Stewart, nasty combo. The youth movement at edge for the Bengals. Yeah, Aggie pipeline right there in that position in that city. Good call. Let's go, Cassius. Man, Aggie's going early today. Love to see it. Basantis to the Cardinals. Pick 34. Longer at bats. Yeah, no, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Good stuff, man. I don't know. Anybody want to call their shot? I think those were the clear first 3. Is the next Aggie off Onyedum, Regis? Is that what it's going to be? Who's the next Aggie off the board? I'll be right back. Oh, no. First pitch of the inning, huh? First pitch of the inning. And it's the 8-hole. Caden McDonald. Another double given up. That is 4 doubles given up by Sadeo in the last few at-bats, man. Gonna have to call it. I'm guessing Crownover next. Regis, Tyler O. All right, we got 3 guesses. I like it. I would like to point out with who's been drafted so far, 2 of them are Mike Elko recruits. Like KC, kind of a no-brainer, but still got him in. I mean, Holman Wiggins, the recruiting, the ability to get a really high-level receiver in the building. And then Cassius Howell, a developmental piece, an eval piece that they added in, and he just shows out here at A&M. I mean, that's really encouraging, right? Getting guys in and getting them in the league in short order is Mike Elko at A&M. Awesome stuff. Yeah, we got to call Sadeo here soon, I think. The bunt trickles out. 0-2 count. If they had wind going in that park, we'd be cooked. You're so right, Noble. You're so right. How many almost home runs have become doubles? 4 in the last 2 innings? Seattle should take Lee. I think Tyler O's my guess, but I really don't know. I don't know enough to say. 0-2 count. He's shown bunt twice. Will not here. Swing and a miss. Okay, get back K for Shane Sadeo. What if Sadeo just figures it out right now? All been hit on center of the plate pitches. Tooth. Zune. Oh, it translated. I don't know why my chat is translating. Becerra, my chat translated the word Zune to tooth. Zune must be tooth in some language. Zune's a good one, too. Good guess. We have Zune, Crownover, Regis, and Onyedum on the board, according to you guys. We'll see which one goes first. I think Zune's going a little bit later, though. But who knows? Who knows? You never know. Zune is your final guess. Okay. Okay. I'm going Onyeta. I'm going Onyeta. It translated to tooth, man. I don't know why. All right. 0-1 count here. Not yet, says Hollywood. Okay. That one's high. Look, if he settles in and gives us an extra inning, that's found money, right? With how things have been going lately. Still a one-run game. Let's keep it that way. Oh, I went for Fitch miss as an Aggie win. Big Fitch. I would love that for Fitch miss. Here's the 1-1. This one's popped up. Gettable, please. Caden Sorrell moving up. Doesn't get to it. It looked like he was jogging. He miscalibrated. Did it look like he kind of was loose on that one, or did he just know that was going to be short? Whoa. Whoa. I think the injury history for Moss as a running back is going to hold him back. I don't know. That was weird, Trooper Drew. Did he lose it? Because it seemed like he wasn't running all out for it. It landed a couple yards in front of him. Maybe he just misread it. Mound visit coming up. Is it just Bear? Looks like it's just Bear. Just having a chat. Runners in the corners now. I don't know. Somebody give me your take on what just happened with Caden Sorrell out there. That was weird. Yeah, shout out to the orange teams with cities that start with the letter C, Kyle. Absolutely. All right, Grant Cunningham getting loose in the pin. I think he took a step. Okay. Runners in the corners. Sadeo is still on the mound. This one's popped up. Out of play, but gettable. Boston Kellner comes all the way over and gets it. 2 down in the inning. Can they get out of this without surrendering anything? That would be quite the coup. Maybe he didn't realize he didn't want a chance for diving it and getting past him, get up a run, trusting his pitcher will take care of business. I can see that, Trooper. I like that explanation. He took a step back and that cost him, so he just made the safe play. Okay. Commercial break, I'll go back and look at it. I'm just curious. It just looked a little awkward. Both of those things make sense, y'all are saying. Shador and Casey. This would be awesome. Oh, Early's making the call. Early's giving the last out to Grant Cunningham here, guys. So we will get the change here before the inning is done. Sadeo makes it 3.2 today. Not a great Sadeo day. Only 3 runs, but a lot of bad. A lot of bad in there. Big moment for Grant Cunningham. He's one of the guys whose name has been called in light of the injuries in the room, and he's been pretty good. But probably no bigger moment this year than right now for Grant Cunningham. Not that this is any kind of must-win or anything, but just situationally in conference play, this feels like maybe the biggest moment of Grant's Aggie career. Am I forgetting something? Feels big time. I love the belief. Jacob Rodriguez just went to the Dolphins. Okay. Oh, yeah, I want to go back and see that. Seeing what happened with Sorrell there. Just a little awkward. All right, here's the Sorrell play. Popped up. Yeah, he kind of moves laterally before getting to it. He tries to underhand it. If he would have just piss missiled to it, he could have gotten it, but I think he was reading it. Or maybe some, I don't know. There's no wind, so just a little awkward. See, he's kind of moving side to side here. I don't know. Looks like somewhat of a misread to me. It's happy days. Thoughts on Cassius not going first round? Seems like the arm length thing is a really big deal. Seems like they really care about that. I'm no draft expert. I barely follow the thing. I'm a college specialist. But yeah, that seems to be the case. But hey, KC moved up to a first rounder. All right, Grant Cunningham, runners in the corners, 2 outs, bottom of the 4th, on the road at Florida, down 1 run. What say you? Detroit Lions picking. Big stuff for Grant here, guys. Come on. The confidence that would grow if he gets this out, though, would be massive. Let's go, Grant. Come on, baby. So A&M decides not to go Gavin Lyons here. Maybe if they had a lead, things would be a little different. Maybe if they get a lead, we'll see them. All right. Back in play. First pitch from Cunningham. Just outside. Him and Bain slid both way too far for the exact same reason, despite both having arguably the best production. Yeah, they care so much about measurables and just, you know, combine stuff. It's wild how much that they take that stuff into account. Here's the 1-0. But they're pros for a reason. Popped up to right field is Jorian under it. It's out of play. Jorian has it. All right. Grant Cunningham gets the out we needed, and the lead stays at 1 for Florida. So crisis averted. They had the runner get to third, but A&M gets out of it. So the Bats have a chance to fight into this thing right here, right now. Short arms hit him, but didn't affect the T-Rex. Yeah, T-Rex top of the food chain, man. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's not bad at all. It's really good, Noble. All right, Grant, that's a great start, man. We'll take that. And that was a foul ball anyway. Okay. If Marcel's a top 3 SEC quarterback and has Heisman talk, where do you think he could land in the draft next year? Ooh, I don't know. That would just depend on, like, mechanically and where the passing is, because he could be a good quarterback that uses the legs more, and I don't know if that's going to really affect him. If he just takes care of the ball, what you would call a game manager, but he runs a lot and he helps the offense get into that, I don't know, man. I think that's a lot of ground to make up, so it's really hard for me to calibrate, because right now he's not on any boards, so it's really hard to say. Look at his top 3 and he's dealing and he gets, you know, he takes a big step. Sky's the limit, right? I've been feeling like we're going to get all of Marcel's eligibility here. That's kind of how I feel based on his size and style. Of course, a guy like Jaden Daniels shows the sizes and everything, but it just seems like he's on a full arc here. But, like, if he's in Heisman talks, right, like you're saying he's having an absolute breakout year, he could fly, right? All right. Aiden King's still on the mound. Bottom of the order to lead the inning off. Boston Kellner at the plate. First pitch. This one's touched up. Will it land? It will not. First pitch flies to the glove of the center fielder. 1 down in the inning. Don't make this a quickie. Top of the order. Man, that's tough. Swung at the first one, got the out. Okay. Yeah, the world is Marcel's oyster right now. He's not really on boards. He's nothing on the draft in the draft world. He can get up there though. That means it's coming, Drooper. That means it's coming. Hopefully. 0-1 count for Gavin. Top of the order here. Here's the pitch. That one gets outside. 1-1. This stream freezes up in commercials, man. The draft stream. Now my whole TV froze. 1-1 to Gavin. Fouled off. I feel like we're getting a bunch of flats, or they're going to get a bunch of doubles. Yeah, well, they're hitting it to the warning track. We're not getting that deep just yet, Ashes. Well, let's move. Let's move. 1-2 count for Gavin. Homered off of this count, I believe, his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. High and away. It was tight. Very close. 2-2. Good eye, Gavin. I don't think there's anyone higher on Marcel than me. I'm a believer. Huffing that hopium like there's no tomorrow. I love it. I mean, I'm still on board. I'm still not completely comfortable. Like, he has to take some steps, but like I said in the last video, I'm on board with going with Marcel for sure. I've said this the last few videos. I'm sticking with him, man. I love the leadership qualities. I love the running ability. We can harness that a little bit more, getting him out of the pocket a little bit more, a little more Marcel friendly, getting that X receiver involved, ABR growing. Is this the best pitcher we faced all year? He fights off the 2-2. Is he? I think the Saturday guy for OU was up there at the time, but I have not kept up with him. I think Riojas on Friday for Texas is up there. This guy might be it. He might be, Kyle. He's definitely top 3, I think. Here's the 2-2. That one's low and away. We'll go full count. He just might be. I don't know to call you Kyle or James. I just don't know anymore. We're full count with Gavin. He was first team all freshman last year. Here's the payoff. Gavin touches it up, but the center fielder is under it. 2 down. I'm James. Okay, James. The thing is, the names change sometimes on the chat, so I don't know. But I know you're James by the profile picture, I can tell. Caden Sorrell up with 2 outs. LSU Friday guy had nasty stuff, but his manager let him out too long. First pitch to Sorrell is fouled off. Zion Young to Baltimore. He's a good player. Yeah, I was trying to remember. I don't remember the UCLA ace. He must be good. I don't remember him. I know we didn't do anything against him. People forget Marcel was in Heisman talks his first full year as starter. The guy has potential if he can avoid being Manziel-like diva. Well, he will avoid that. He's not like that. LSU was ahead, but it got tied up. Yeah. Watch the 25 LSU and South Carolina games. I'm huffing all the copium from Marcel. There we go. Here's the 0-1. That one's inside, 1-1. Generational defensive draft. So many incredible players. I know, man. There really are a lot. Here's the 1-1. Low. 2-1. Do something crazy, Sorrell. Do something crazy. 2-out rally. He got 2 into himself last season. He admitted that. He was a big reason why he got out of his element. Well, yeah, that's the thing. He tried to get the game back on one play too many times. Caden Sorrell touches that low pitch, but it's popped up to right field. And it is, unfortunately, a 3-up, 3-down inning, including Gavin and Caden. Aggies make no ground over the last few innings. Grant Cunningham probably going to take the mound in this next one. Let's see what he brings. Oh, man. All right. We're going to need some good pitching, man. Look, they've only given up 3 runs. This thing's right here in the balance, but a lot of contact to a lot of gloves so far, right? A lot of, bats right to outfielders. Is that back-to-back Missouri pickups? Contact is a good sign. Hopefully it'll turn into something. Right. That's the thought. But this pitcher is known for giving up manageable contact. That's like his thing. That was the second home run he's given up this year. I have the stat sheet right here. I'm not lying. That's the wrong one. I have the stat sheet right here. I'm not lying. Aiden King. 1 home run. See that? 1 home run. Now it's 2. So I'm not banking on the long ball to come just because they're getting contact, but maybe they'll find some better contact, some better play stuff. And he'll have so many draft picks in the next 4 to 5 years and beyond as long as these recruits stay and develop. Yeah, that and look at the picks this year. 2 of them are transfers, so Elko can get guys in and get them out. That's really encouraging Elko's left nut. That's kind of Aiden's King's game. He's not a strikeout artist, gets a ton of outs. Exactly, man. 44% grounder rate. Zion Williams. Wrong Zion. All right. Middle of the order here. Blake Sire contacted to the glove of Hakopian. Throw to first. Gets there. Leadoff man down, and that's a good one. Okay. Good stuff there. Grant Cunningham still at the mound, still working, gets the out. Good play by Hakopian there. All right, next batter up. Strike for Grant. Finding the zone. Come on, man. 0-1 count. Come on, Grant. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Center field. Caden Sorrell has it. 2 down. Okay. Looking clean. Jeremy Bernard to the Steelers. Are we hitting unk status now that Marcelo and Connor Wiggum will be in the NFL soon? Yeah. And it's just going to keep getting worse, man. Even younger players are going to start hitting the NFL. You're going to feel even more unk. It never stops. All right. Cade Kurland at the plate. First pitch is a strike. Okay. Browns are low-key building a decent receiver room. Hell yeah. Here's the 0-1. In play. Gets through. Yeah, right in that gap between third and second. The leaping Boston Kellner really wasn't that close to it. Well placed. Seeing eye. Gets on. No chance. When Terry enters the draft, I'm going to feel old. How about when Bryce Perry Wright enters the draft? You're going to feel ancient. And then how about when some 12-year-old little pissant ankle biter right now out there with snot in his nose, wet behind the ears, when he's playing offensive line for the Pittsburgh Steelers, you're going to feel like an old-ass man. You'll be drooping real low. Elko's left. You'll be drooping real low. All right, 2 outs, 1 on. There's a strike. 9 of the 15 picks this run of the SEC. Yeah, sounds about right. I'm beyond hunk. I'm like Grandpa. Yeah. I hit 30, so full hunk status. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2. Come on, man. Let's go. You watch Terry grow up so it hits different. Yeah, that's going to be pretty soon, man. You're talking about 2 years? 1 year? 2 years. That's coming right up, Elkos. That's coming right up. 0-2 count, 2 down. Let's get it. The pitch from Grant. Fouled off. Hit pretty far. Oh, 2 count still after the foul ball. Come on, Cunningham. Get him. Here's the pitch. Low and away. We'll keep it going. I don't remember 30. Here's the 1-2. Just high. We'll go 2-2. It's a fight here. Deficit still 1. Very gettable game here. The out now would help greatly. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, just low and away. We'll go full count. Here we go. Grant Cunningham with a full count, 2 outs and a runner on. The windup. The pitch. In play, but to the glove of Kellner. Handles it. Ball out to first. Gavin lunges and gets it. Good play by Gavin to reach for that. Looks like that ball was bobbled momentarily by Kellner, but he reels it in and makes the throw. Aggies get out of it. Still 1 run down. Let's make up the ground. Come on. Man, let's get some bats going. I'll be right back. Come on, bats. Chris Akopian to lead us off, followed by Dewar and Partita. It's time for a party. Critical out, yeah, baby. I dabbed up Kellen Moore and Doug Martin when I was 4. Damn. I think my main demographic is ages like 25 to 60. If I remember looking at the analytics recently, that's where most of y'all lie. I think mostly focused around the 30-year marker. Does that sound right to y'all? It's like 25 to 60. Not super young, not super old. First pitch to Akopian. It's a strike on the high inside corner. That was tight, close, but they're going to call strike. Yeah, that was a big timeout. Good stuff from Grant Cunningham, man. This is what we need. This is reinforcements happening in real time. Great stuff. Here's the 0-1. Popped up by Akopian, right fielder under it. Another pop fly right to a glove, man. This is a theme right now. Let's just get a hold of one of these. Jake Dewar to the plate. Chances that 2 Aggies line up opposite each other on the Bengals D line next year. There's a chance, man. There's a chance if things pan out. Really cool to see if that happens, man. Be awesome. All right, Jake Dewar at the plate. First pitch. It's a strike. It's a great pitcher, man. He's great. Which makes Graovac's home run even more amazing. 0-1 count for Dewar. Here's the pitch. Dewar fouls it off. 0-2 for Jake Dewar. Jake Dewar known to fight in these situations, but a pitcher like this could get him out quickly. Kid's dealing. Only at pitch 76. They could keep going with him, man. Here's the 0-2. Outside. Okay. 1-2 to Dewar with one down in the inning. Here's the pitch. Touched by Dewar. 2 hops to the glove of the first baseman, who will just jog up and touch the bag himself. 2 down in the inning. Not letting much happen is this pitcher. Come on, man. Partita. A solo homer right now for Nico Partita would be magical. First pitch to Nico. Fouled off. Man. He is dealing. We talked about getting his ERA up. I haven't done much of that. Sitting at 1.7. Here's the 0-1. Touches the outside of the zone. It was outside of the plate, but umps a call strike. 0-2. If the bats take an inch, they'll make a mile. Come on, boys. Come on! 0-2 for Partita. Here's the pitch. Low and away. 1-2. Come on, man. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Good eye, Partita. I would love to keep this inning going and get this count up. Hopefully we can get him out after the 7th. I mean, this guy could keep going if he gets the out here. With how he's pitching, why not go to 115, 120? Here's the 2-2. Popped up by Partita. Is it gettable? It is not. Out of play. Stays 2-2 for the freshman phenom. A lot of baseball left. The 2-2 pitch. Outside. That's the same pitch they called strike earlier. They'll call that a ball. We'll go full count. I ain't mad at it. Let's see it, Partita. Let's see it. That's right, Noble. That's right. The payoff pitch. Popped up. Gettable. Foul ball in play. 3rd down. 3 up, 3 down. In the inning. Deficit still 1. Still within grasp. Still in the balance. Got to get this pitcher the hell out of here somehow, man. We got to go on a run. We got to at least have an inning where we get a couple of guys on and make this guy pitch. It's been too smooth. He's good. This is tough. Grant Cunningham will keep it going. First pitch from Cunningham's a strike. Do you hit the gym at all, Drew? I hate that you have to ask. I do hit the gym. I love lifting. I was there this morning. I hit back today. Here's the 0-1. This one's touched up, man. This one's going to be gone. Oh, boy. Really got to get this pitcher out of here, man. If we're going to make a run, need to play some D and get runs. Pretty basic, right? More runs now. It's still a 2-run deficit. Feel like this team's capable of that. Even though it'll be through 3 innings. But that makes things harder. Who was that? Gosh, dang. That's the 8-hole. And that's his first homer of the year. We just gave it up. You're a Bill Pro, that's why I ask. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I do push-pull legs. And if I have time, arms. Try to do cardio every day, some sort. All right. Still only 2, man. But no outs this inning. We got to get out of this thing. There's a strike. Bottom of the order here. Actually, yeah, I think this is bottom of the order. Yeah, Hayden Yost, pinch hitting. Here's the 0-1. High and away. I've done the same, but in the last few months I threw in shoulder and forearms. I try to throw the shoulders in on push and arm day. Forearms, maybe I could work them in. When I was deadlifting a lot, forearms would work. I try to get on core and then I slip away. I try to have a day where I do like a cycling class and then core, but I'm not consistent with it. 1-2 count here. Here's the pitch. Inside. 2-2. Get one back, Mr. Cunningham. Get one back. Come on now. Here's the 2-2. Low. Got him swinging, though. Dropped the pitch. Throw to first. Got the out. 1 down in the inning. Got 1 back. That's a K. Okay. I like the response, but top of the order here, Kyle Jones coming up. Good contact hitter, the guy that can run the bases really well, and the bases are open right now. Get another one, Grant. First pitch of this at-bat, just outside, maybe low. Starts 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Low and away, 2-0. Kind of close, but I don't hate the call. Y'all think we're going to see another Aggie get picked tonight, or is that going to be it for the night? We got, what, 12 picks left, something like that? 2-0 gets low and away. We're 3-0 now. Ethan Darden getting ready. A&M not going to use one of the premium arms in Moss or Lions without a lead, it seems, until we get into the series-deciding games. I did not say, hey, Siri phone. So, yeah, we got Darden warming up. 3-1 count. He got a strike back. Is the third round also tonight? I don't know, ball. Oh, third round's tonight. Oh, they'll call strike again. Full count. Oh, if it's the third round, another Aggie will go tonight. Okay, y'all are right. I thought it was only second round tonight. See how little ball I know? Tyler O goes today. I agree. That's also my pick, Sean. You know what? That was a bad call, but I think some went their way early in that at-bat. That's a check swing. Did he go? He did! Big out. Big out. I know these commentators are saying, oh, it should have been a walk, should have been a... Yeah, whatever. But there were a couple of questionables before we got to the questionable that went our way, okay? There was some bullshit in that at-bat top to bottom. But that check swing went around. No question about that one. Because there was some favorable stuff that went their way, like 2 pitches in that at-bat, okay? Darden's coming in. Cunningham sitting down. Gave up the homer, but I think overall was pretty okay with Cunningham's day. I don't think he let maybe one guy on outside of that. But if A&M can find a lead, they're going to go right to fresh corn. If A&M gets a lead, maybe ties it, fresh corn time. They're making him take his bracelets off. Wild. Okay. So 1 out. Darden. No one on. Let's get it done. Keep this thing at 2. Gonna need to cancel my Omaha reservations. Just be ready to rebook them after any good game. Eli Stowers on Mel's best available right now. What a journey for Eli Stowers, huh? Comes in as a quarterback, moves to tight end. Apparently a very emotional departure from A&M. Obviously his sister's here for volleyball. Then becomes one of the best tight ends in the country. Gonna get drafted. Hell of a story. Love seeing him in the crowd when A&M was getting that volleyball championship. Still no news on Wembanyama. Wild. All right. Darden getting ready on the mound. Stowers' sister can be back-to-back national champions. I thought she was out of eligibility. It's doing really well, Jonathan. There's a chance they're the #1 team in the country in the recruiting rankings for the year, man. It's crazy. I don't buy in. I don't get really deep into it until it's pen to paper, but it's looking really, really promising and could be getting better. It's awesome, Jonathan. It's huge. All right, 1 out needed. First pitch was a ball. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 1-1. It is insane, Will. It is bonkers. And allegedly more are coming. Shutters and Jimbo. No. We got good evals now. We're not just shiny object chasing. We got a good eval system here. Tyler Onyedem listed as the 2nd best D lineman available on Mel's best. 1-1. Pitch. Outside, 2-1. Oh, did that hit him? Yeah, it hit him. That's not what you want to do right there, man. It's not what you want to do. Even if A&M drops the first game, I'm not giving up hope just yet. I have faith they'll bounce back and win this series. Bats will figure it out, and our pitchers will survive. I love having Sims on Saturday now because it gives us a chance to get this thing right. And then they'll be more willing to burn lines tomorrow, even if you're in a deficit because... Whoa, did that hit him? It was close. It's fine. It's fine. That was really close, though. Yeah, I'm with you, Danifest. I'm with you. But there's still a lot of baseball left, guys. We're in the 6th inning. Throw to first. Base runner's backsliding. Another throw to first. Backsliding. Here's the first pitch of this at-bat. Swing and a miss for Surowick. 0-1 count, 2 down, 1 on. Throw to first. He's back. No, Danifest. They'll have a lot more next year, but not this year. I got a lot of guys back, though, to be fair, that could have been drafted. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. Oh, 2 count, a strike away for Darden. Throw to first. He's back. McAfee's making the pick for the Colts. Colts Mandalorian on screen. Interesting. McAfee saying one thing or another. He looks hyped up in red, as usual. Another throw to first. Back safe. Holding with an 0-2 count here. Strike to get out of the inning. Another throw to first. And the crowd hates it. The crowd absolutely hates it. They're chirping. CJ Allen. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He dropped it. Quick throw to first. Gets him out of it. Good stuff. Got the out. Out of the inning. 2-run deficit, man. Can the Ags do it? This pitcher's a beast, man. What the hell? Let's get to him. Let's get to him. It worked out because he was swinging at a low-ass pitch, Danifest. It worked out. The suspense worked. The suspense was too delicious. All right, man. We got to deal with this pitcher. I mean, I don't know. We're going to score a million runs on him. Can we get a couple of long at-bats and get him over 100 this inning and get him the hell out of this freaking baseball game? They're going to go to their closer, who's their second-best pitcher, though, which also scary. But get this guy out of here, man. I mean, what the hell? The contact has been so manageable for them. I want him gone. I never want to see him again. I mean, respect, right? He's freaking good. Florida choke job imminent. Please. I'm here for it. Obviously here for it. All right. Back to the bats. I just need to make this guy pitch. Get him to 105 this inning. 105, 110 this inning right now. Because he's going to pitch the whole damn game if they do a 3 up, 3 down real quick. TK to lead us off. First pitch, 93 in the zone. What else is new? Eli Stowers to the Eagles. Hell of a journey, man. Here's the 0-1. That one gets outside. 1-1. And my stream crashed again. 1-1 count for TK. Pitches outside. 2-1. Hey, Drew, we're going to do something crazy to win this one. Their top-end pitching is tough. It is, and they're going to go from starter right to their high-end closer, so hopefully we can get to them. Hopefully the new blood is fresh for us. Popped up the 2-1. It looks gettable for them. First baseman just outside that line under the ball has it. 1 down through 4 pitches. Jorian Wilson, it is your time. Didn't get it. Didn't get it, Trooper Drew. All right, Jorian. First pitch to the freshman is low and in. I'll take it. Yeah, those are some clean innings. They're showing the pitches by inning 10, 16, 18, 15, 13, 13. Bunch of quickies. Here's the 1-0 to Jorian. Low and away. All right, let's just show patience here. Make him freaking pitch. Here's the 2-0. Low. 3-0 count for Jorian. Okay. Okay. I think that's the first 3-0 of the day. We can wave him. Why not? Why not? He's been dominating. I don't even feel very clean doing this. That one finds the zone. But it is a 4-pitch at-bat so far, which is good. Keep it going, Jorian. 3-1. Money time for Jorian. Here's the pitch. Check swing. In the zone. Said he went around. Full count. Come on, Jorian. Here's the pitch. Bottom of the zone. Got him looking. Man. Went from 3-0 to got him looking. Started out so promising. Sheesh. On a line, bottom of the zone. Below his kneecap, but close enough, I guess. Damn! Bear Harrison up. Mowing through us! God dang! First pitch to Bear is high and in. Come on, man. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Sheesh. Here's the 1-1. Popped up by Bear. It's a foul. We'll go 1-2. This guy can get out of here under 100. I'm going to be mad. The 1-2 to Bear. High. Whoa, the rise on that. It looks like it rose. The fastball came out at 96. My goodness. What was that pitch? Here's the 2-2. Fouled off by Bear. Good stuff. It could be Cope. But now we'll be prepared for Saturday. Well, there's still a game left, man. It's a 2-run game. Here's the 2-2 again. He gets to 100 pitches, but still, man. Here's the pitch. Touched up by Bear. It's hit well to the gap, but can they get to it? Left fielder does. 3 up, 3 down yet again for this damn pitcher, man. Giving us the business. Got to keep this at 2. There's no two ways about it. Even 2 feels like a freaking Grand Canyon right now. But we'll see what they do. Couple innings left. All right, it's going to be Darden, right? Oh, it's Vargas. Wow, they're switching again. We've gone Cunningham, Darden, Vargas. Going through the whole gambit. By far the most frustrating game out of the season, like even the OU and Georgia games were this ugly to watch. Well, I can accept we're just seeing a pitching masterclass, though. Like, at least that's, like, explainable. It's more. I would say, like, the OU win game was more frustrating because the win was in effect. But, yeah, I mean, we're not doing anything. Holding him to 4 should be doable for this team, but this pitcher is just keeping us at bay. I mean, the fact there's an answer, it's like, this is the best pitcher we've seen. This is the best pitcher maybe in the country. Like, I can at least, like, say, okay, that's happening. But a big inning for Vargas here to keep A&M here. Yeah, he's really freaking good, Jeffrey. Good to see you, Jeffrey. We're in pretty solid Onyedem territory in the draft right now. First pitch of the inning is a strike. Blake Sire touches the low pitch and gets it to land mid-left center. Leadoff single for Florida. Looking to build some insurance here. Nate Borkesher! Nate Borkesher just got drafted. What? Nate Borkesher to the Jags. Is this real? Nate Borkesher is a second rounder. They just want that winner. They want that critical blocker, the tight end that can do it all. What the hell, Nate Borkesher? Hats off to the guy. Hats off to Nate Borkesher. Whoa! Holy crap. Dude, there were so many touchdowns this year, if you go back and watch, where he was like the critical block on a rushing touchdown. A winner, a teammate. He was a walk-on, right? He was a Nebraska walk-on. Exactly! From walk-on in Nebraska to second rounder, Nate Borkesher. Whoa, that's wild. Nate and Trevor Lawrence. That is so sick. Did not expect that. None of us listed Nate Borkesher when we were making our picks. They didn't want to let him get away. 2-0 in the zone. 2-1. Leadoff guy got on. One guy on. Very possible, Bruce. We'll see. We'll see. Three-one count. Swing and a miss. Fouled that one off. Didn't have that on my bingo card. I know, man. That was a surprise. That was wild. Whoa. He must have interviewed and worked out and just shown it. And if you look at the tape, it's just like a limited amount of reps, but he was really freaking good. Just limited sample size. And we'll see, man. Dream come true for Borky. Game-winning catch to Dame versus second pick in the two. It was the Jags, I think. But still, yeah, insane, Hollywood. Here's the payoff pitch. This one's popped up. Awkward. Hakopian under it. Hakopian has it. One down in the inning. Okay. Players are drafted more on potential than performance, right. I'm tweeting about Nate right now. That's wild. All right. One down in the inning. Base runner advanced to second. 2-0 count after this after that ball. Can't give up any runs here, man. It would be preferable if they didn't. Here's the 2-0 from Vargas. In the zone, fouled back. Yeah, that's awesome, Will. Just a crazy story. Two one, the pitch, outside. 3-1. Luke Billings and Cooper Powell in the pin. Yeah, Ag's saving all the arms. But who knows what these guys can do? Here's the 3-1. Fouled off. We'll go full count. Just get out of it, man. Still not out of the question that we'll see fresh corn tonight if A&M can tie this game up. Elko gets him in the league. Very true. That's wild. Another Elko transfer. That's 3 Elko transfers, right? Borkesher drafted 2 picks after Stowers. True. That's wild. That's 3 Elko transfers, right? Fouled that one off. We'll stay full count. Is that 3? KC, Howell, and Bork. And Chase was in the portal. No, I'm not going to call it an Elko transfer, but Chase was in the portal and Elko got him back. Here's the payoff. Fouled off again. We'll keep this one going. You never know what you're going to see on draft night, I guess. That was stunning, man. Good for him. How much more money did he just make by getting picked there? Gosh, dang, man. That's like totally changing the vibe in this room, huh, guys? Even this baseball game's not going well. Seeing Nate go 56 or whatever it was. Hell, yeah. Here's the payoff. Did it find the zone? They're going to say it was high. Nate got drafted. 2 on. Projected tight end 12, went up tight end 3. Nah, it's just crazy. Wow, dude. Possibly an extra 0. That's insane. I know Chase was a high school recruit, but he entered the portal when Jimbo left and Elko got him to come back. I'm not going to count that for Elko, though, but, you know, that's there. JK coming to the mound. There is activity in the bullpen. Billings and Powell out there. Jeez, 3 Elko transfers off the board. Shooketh. All right. What tight ends does Jacksonville have? Does Nate have a chance to start? Someone look that up. Someone who has ball knowledge, enlighten us, please. I do not. All right, 2 on, 1 out. This pitch is a strike. We are at the 7 hole with Colton Schwartz right now. Let's not let the top of the order up this inning. Here's the 0-1. Low and away. Good block by Bear. Was in the dirt. Gosh, Nate Borkesher. What the hell, man? Here's the 1-1. Popped up. Caden Sorrell under it. 2 down. Base runner will take 90 and go to third, though, after tagging up. So runners in the corners now. Come on, man. I'm still stunned by Nate Borkesher getting drafted. Everything's all right. Oh, Charlene. Charlene. Ags look like a mid-pack SEC team tonight. No hitting, no pitching, no energy. I would not be surprised if the Ags get swept this March. Must be the travesty of a uniform. Dude, Nate Borkesher just got drafted number 56 in the draft. That's insane. That pitch is low and away. Blocked by Bear. Will keep the base runner at bay. Could have scored one if Bear didn't block that. Good play by Bear there. Could be a run saver. But got to get this guy out or else he will score. That pitch finds the zone. We'll go 1-1. Bork. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. We'll go 1-2. Okay. Come on, get it. Tight end 2 on Jags. Hey, that plays, though. That plays. What's up, B-Pack? Let's go, Ags. Rally. It's time to rally. It's time to rally. The 1-2 pitch. In play. It finds the gap. Dang it. What's up with the 2-strike pitching, man? 3-run deficit. This is looking tough, y'all. A&M can drop this one and win the series. Lions hasn't been burned. Fresh corn won't be burned. Aiden Sims, Weston Moss still available. Moss could go tomorrow. Probably won't with Lions and corn still fully fresh. Dang it. With the 1-2 count, man. And they're going to make a pitching change now. Okay, yeah, it's getting painful at this moment. It's dragging out. It's hurting. Nate Borgesher got drafted 56th, though. I'm leaving this night with something. And there's still 2 innings of baseball after this. Graovac Grand Slam will see us out of this jam. Let's go. I love it, Danifest. Call on the shot. All right, is it going to be Billings or Powell? Either way, 1 out, please. There are base runners on. I think there are 2 on. Maybe both in scoring position. I think it's actually corners. We'll see. Jags fans are bitching about Nate as if they did. Yeah, I know. Of course they're going to bitch about him because it was a reach, but they know. What former Spur was Iceman? Caleb Williams is known as Iceman, but I call bullshit. George Gervin. I've met the man several times. The Whopper? I don't know who the Whopper is. We're using the Jay Johnson approach to pitching. I mean, we just going through arms today. Premium stuff available. A&M can win this series. Need to prove them all wrong. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. They're going to love Nate. They're going to love Nate Borkesher. Cooper Powell. I don't remember his last appearance. A&M will win this series. Yes. 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 All right. Any Spurs fans out there? Mitch Johnson is set to do a pregame interview around 8 p.m., so we're about to get the word on Wemby. Yeah, I'm going to stream tomorrow, Andrew Hancock. I'll be here at 4 o'clock tomorrow for the Game 2 of this series. I'll also be on at 9:15 tonight for the Spurs Game 3 versus the Blazers. Jags fans are fickle as hell. He's one good game. They'll be doing tricks on it. Yeah, yeah. All right, runners are on first and second. 2 outs. First pitch from Powell is low. One 0 count for Powell. The pitch, also low. I'd rather not load him up. That's just me. That's just me. I'd rather not load him up right now. It's not my preference. 2-0 count, though. Fouled off. 2-1. Good. Here's the 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Finds the zone. Full count. Just need one, Powell, please. All right, they'll call time. Readjust some damn equipment for the batter. Please get him out, man. We got one payoff pitch here. Let's see where it goes. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss. Got him. Okay. Please fight. Fight. 3-run deficit. 2 innings to do it. Come on. Anything. Any life for these bats. Please. Wow, come back to a 1-2 count. And Aiden King still at the mound. It's not insurmountable for sure. But it's tough with this pitcher still out there. Here's the 1-2. Outside, we'll go 2-2. Maybe, as Bruce said, they're going to let him go against the bottom of the order here. Then when Gavin comes out, they're going to make the switch. That one's touched up, but it won't find the gap. It finds the glove of the second baseman. The throw to first is there. Leadoff man down for the Ags. Kellner's out. Top of the order here. We'll see if Florida makes a move. They got a closer really good, prime ready to go, but they could save him and just let this kid finish the night with how things are going. And they could save their high-end closer. Gavin at the plate, responsible for the 2 runs that Aggies have scored today. We'll take a strike to start. Here's the 0-1, low and away. Can't wait to watch the Astros. Yeah, man. I got the Spurs tonight, and I'm going to be having a heart attack during the game. Critical playoff game. Not quite a must-win, but would be nice to have it not go down in the series. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. The fastball, 94. Top of the zone. The 1-2 to Gavin. High. 2-2. The pitch to Gavin. Fouled off. Bottom of the zone. Way to fight, Gavin. Let's get to him, man. Come on. So Nate Borker should have went before Anthony Hill. That is wild. Wild, Will. Two again after Gavin fouled one off. 1 out in the inning, no one on. Catcher calls time. They're going to make a move, I bet. At some point, a move is coming. He's at 111. Just a meeting. I think the move will happen, right? Of course we'll take a win over the Horns. That goes without saying. We're just talking. I got sick the last time we lost to the Horns. Of course we want to beat them. I got physically ill. I got the flu the next 3 days after. Here's the 2-2. Fought off again by Gavin. I mean, draftees are going to just really help this program, though. 3 Elko transfers picked in the first 56 picks is going to bring more talent to A&M. It feels like we have a good coaching staff. I mean, these things have to happen. These are boxes you have to check to get the wins. Full count, threw a ball. Gavin really fighting in this at-bat, but still, tough pitcher here. Let's go. The payoff. Fought off again by Gavin. He also went before Jamal McCoy. That's true. It's just wild that Nate went there, man. It's so crazy. Payoff pitch. Touched up by Gavin. Will it land? It's to a glove. My goodness, man. This pitcher. All the contact this game has been like mid-outfield, fly out. Every contact A&M's had this game, manageable for Florida. Get this pitcher off my screen. Wemby is out tonight. Okay, sounds about right. Was very, very strongly thinking that would be the case. All right, that's fouled off by Sorrell. 0-1. It's wild, Trooper. But that's what this pitcher, that's the kind of contact he gets. Here's the 0-1. That one's low, 1-1. We need to constantly have 7+ players drafted, exactly. Means you're developing And A&M is. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Yeah, they're hyped up for this pitcher, man. 1-2 for Caden Sorrell here. The crowd is alive. Here's the pitch. High. 2-2. Credit the ump for not playing to the crowd there. Here's the 2-2. Fought off by Caden. It's not soft contact. We ripped it for base hits just right at him. From what I read, seems like that's every time this kid's pitching. That seems to be what happens. But, yeah, I mean, we're finding the baseball. Barrels are touching, but there's a check swing. Got him. Crowd's going to wake up. He's going to talk his trash. Let's just win this series, though. Let's just win this series. They only got one of this kid. Wemby's out. Spurs still win. Okay. I mean, let's just not give up anything here and just give one last effort and see what the hell happens. Most likely, we're moving on to tomorrow. We're so absolutely cooked. We're cooked this game. We feel very cooked. My goose is cooked. Yes, tonight. A one-night cook. I see people are filing out of this as the game has looked more and more bleak. Hope to see as many of y'all possible later tonight for the Spurs stream. I understand if you have no interest in that, that's totally fine. But if you have any interest in basketball or hanging out or Spurs, we'll be here around 9:15 tonight. This wasn't a must-win. This was like, let's see this team play. A&M's in a good spot in baseball. Spurs are in, like, I'm going to be dying on camera tonight. Getting shoved in the locker. Yeah, the pitcher is completely bullying us. What was up? Why was he talking so much? Was he talking because Gavin gave up his second home run of the year? Control this kid, man. What the hell? He's probably going to go out there and try to go complete game. He's earned it. All right, they're going to go Billings now. Luke Billings, the freshman, at the mound. Could be the last time we see the Aggie defense tonight. First pitch finds the zone. It's a strike. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2. There will be a second and third game. Yep. By the way, Florida won game 1 and lost games 2 and 3 last weekend. Not that we're leaning on that. Not that we're banking on that, but it happened. To Auburn. Here's the 0-2. Finds the zone. No. They're going to say it was low and didn't go around on the check swing. It was close. Here's the 1-2. What? They're going to say low and away. It'll go 2-2. Thought that was pretty close. Here's the pitch. Touched up. It's going to land left center gap. Oof. Florida's batting. They just got a leadoff base hit. It's tough out here. It is tough out here. All right. That's a leadoff double. Second at bat. That pitch is low. Yeah, this is not fun to watch, guys. It's just not. Here's the 1-0. Oh, got him on the toe. 2 on, no outs after the hit by pitch. It's looking bad. Mound visit coming up. I'm still here, Drew. I feel confident with Sims, Lyons, Fresh, Corn, Moss the next 2 days. They faced our worst pitching and got in 5 runs through 8. Tomorrow's new day. I totally agree. And we're not going to see that pitcher again. I think we got a hell of a series ahead, folks. Game 1, all Florida. But there's a lot left, a lot of good pitchers to see for A&M. Bats are going to come out hot. Long break, right? Didn't play the midweek. I expect a different team tomorrow. I fully do. Absolutely. I think it's wild to talk that much into game 1, Bruce. I was thinking the same thing, man. Got a lot of baseball left, son. Let's see. But, I mean, he played a hell of a ball game today, and I'm sure he'll play the top of the 9th, too. It's a ball after the mound visit with 2 on, no outs. For Billings. There's the 1-0. Check swing. Didn't go. 2-0. Saturday pitcher's really good. I don't think they're going to be as good as this guy. Here's the 2-0. That one's high. 3-0. 3-0 count. 2 on at risk of loading them up with no outs. There's a strike to go 3-1. The 3-1 pitch comes out high. Bases indeed Load up with no outs in the inning. Tough times for the freshman right here. Let's see what he does. Blake Sire. Dangerous bat. Highest average on the team. With the bases loaded and no outs. Going up against the freshman. Swing and a miss on that pitch. Here's the 0-1. Another swing and a miss. Okay. Batter getting real aggressive. Here's the 0-2. It hit him. 2 swings and misses, then you hit him. And that'll score a run. Bases were loaded. They stay loaded. No outs. The 20 of y'all that are hanging out with me right now, y'all are freaking sickos. It is a very winnable series, Gig'em. It's a very winnable series. But it got tougher, man. It's tougher now. Starting in a hole. Mound visit. Tough night for Luke Billings. Get him out of there. Pat him on the butt. Send him on his way. He'll be back. Sick in the head. Who's sick in the head? Oh, us. Yeah, we're sick in the head. We're broken. We are broken. I think it was Hunter Bond coming in. I didn't really process it. I think it was 32. Through the good and the bad, says Andy. Love it. This is rough, but a good lesson for the team. They need to be humbled, right? Little humbling action. Get a little trash talk from the pitcher that gave you the business. Maybe sharpen the senses. This game is not over, says Fitch. That would be great. That would be awesome if it wasn't. The Cardinals have selected Jeremiah Love, Chase Basantis, and Carson Beck. Those guys all played each other last year. That's kind of funny. Tandem of teams we followed very closely. Of course, A&M, Notre Dame, Miami. That's just kind of funny. True, Noble, true. But there are no outs in this inning yet, Noble. And the bases are loaded. Yeah, they're saving arms, Gig'em, for sure. For sure. Tyler Onyedem. Onyedem to the Broncos. Another Elko transfer portal player drafted. Number 4 through 2 rounds. Wait, is this still the second round? It might not be. It's through 66. Onyedem setting up the triple play. Give him the damn quadruple. You're right. You're right. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. All right. Yeah, this is round 3. Yeah, it's third round. And that one's in play. Gets past the glove. They'll get the out at first, but that is it. Another run score. 7-2 ball game. Ooh, let this feeling sit, Ags. Let it sit. You gonna accept this tomorrow, Gavin Graovac? You gonna accept this tomorrow, Caden Sorrell? You gonna accept this, Aiden Sims, with the pitcher chirping you bad? Fan base chirping you, getting loud, excited at your downfall? You gonna accept this in game 2 tomorrow? Better not. That one's fouled off. That one's fouled off. 0-2. And there is activity in their bullpen, and it looks like they will not burn their go-to closer. It's Billy Barlow, not the closer right now. Here's the 0-2. That one's in play. Oh, it could have been a double play, but just a fumble by Kellner. And the Ags don't get it off the ground, and they're going to score an extra base. They're going to score an extra run. Kellner fumbled it, slipped, and then no one picked the ball up. And they're going to score 2 there. Ouch. Ouch. That is painful, man. We're kind of scraping towards the bottom of the bullpen here, and the team, yes, looks like they've given up. All right. I'm like considering ending the stream here because I have another stream coming up in about 30 minutes, and I'd like to take a break, and this game is not getting anywhere. He tries to steal second, but they'll catch him stealing. Good throw by Bear. Good tag by Hakopian. Oh, he's going to rip into him. Early does not seem like a happy-go-lucky friendly guy. He's got an edge, and they're going to feel that edge tonight. Full edge. It's a rough one, man. It's a rough one. Need a big bounce back tomorrow. I think we're going to get it. I think we're going to look great tomorrow. That's just... That one's in play. No, it's out of play. Trickles out. I just want to let you know that Nick selfishly used my name to request Tarzan Boy. But it was actually Nick that wanted it. Wow. Nick. Where's the honor in that? It's baseball. We're expecting to have a bad game at some point. 100%. 100%. And you got to use it as fuel, right? When you have games like this, that's coaching opportunity. I remember a pretty big moment early in the season. Remember Game 2 versus Penn? The bats were a mess. The approach was terrible. We were swinging at balls, taking strikes, and early lit into them, and they responded. Got to do it again. That pitch gets away, but the bases have been emptied. They caught a guy stealing, but most of them scored. Full count to get out of the inning. Chopped foul. In MLB, that gets the hitter a fastball in the ribs. There you go. There you go. Stealing up 7 in the 8th. The payoff, fouled off. There's a reason we play 3. Yes, sir, Ashes. I expect a big game tomorrow. I really do. Aiden Sims, Bat's going to be hungry and angry. They're going to lock it in. Like, I don't know if we win the series. I think we're going to fight for sure. Possibly in their will. Probably all the above. Probably a little bit of everything. The payoff to the glove of Kellner. He gets it back. Gets the out at first. All right. One last run through the bats. We'll see how much they can do. Should be a bullpen guy for Florida here. So it's gone. KC, Basantis, Howell, Bork, Onyedum. Chalk besides Bork. Basantis went a little bit higher than I thought, but still in the realm. Bork is still the big one. Just wild. I'll stick around. Might as well. I'm going to get out of here quickly once it ends. Hope to see you guys in about 45 minutes for the Spurs stream. And if y'all want to hang out, watch the Spurs game with me, or just watch me suffer and be emotionally invested in a sporting event, come hang out. Aiden King's day is done. He cooked. He absolutely cooked. Hopefully he woke us up, though. Hopefully Aiden King becomes our best friend by what he does to hopefully spark this team. Billy Barlow. It's a great name. All right, it's Akope leading us off. First pitch is low and away. When is Wemby back? My guess as a non-doctor would be Game 5. Still in concussion protocol. It looked pretty bad. Didn't look like the worst concussion you've ever seen, but it was bad. My guess is Game 5. Give him 7 days off. But Spurs erring on the side of caution. Could be. Here's the 2-0. That one finds the zone. A&M pitching finally knocks out Aiden King. Yeah, he's at 120 and the long break had to happen. Here's the 2-1. Finds the zone. 2-2. The pitch finds the zone, got him looking. I don't think it's like a terrible thought, BST, to be clowning him. Like that's part of it. Like Typically, there's rhythm to be gained just by playing the midweek. I don't think that's the whole reason you're losing a game, but there's a lot of things that go into getting ready for a game. I don't think it should be laughed at to be mentioned. I think that's kind of shitty. All right. Jake Dewar up. Pitch is low, 2-0. That one's, they call it a strike. Looked low and in, but it was close enough, I guess. 2-1. 4 o'clock tomorrow, guys. I'll be live again for Game 2. A&M will look better. It's a base hit. Shortstop had to dive to get to it, but Jake Dewar had already touched the bag. 1 out single, a rare man on for A&M in this game. 1 on, 1 out. Partida up. Little mound visit. Too many smiles in this mound. We got to turn those smiles upside down tomorrow. Too happy. They're too damn happy. That's wild, Sean. Dang it. You're so right. He never got on tonight. Good call, Sean. Even though I hate the info. One-0 for Partida. The pitch finds the zone. 1-1. Quiet night for Partida. A lot of the Aggie bats just got cooked by a great pitcher. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Yeah, we conserved all the arms for sure. That's right, West Texas Aggie fan. We like it. I love that he did it late in the game. Yeah, we can definitely use this as a wake-up call. It's on early to channel it, harness it, redirect it. It's on this team to respond to it. This team has responded a lot this year. So I feel great about tomorrow. I felt good about this series. The pitcher took it to us today. The best thing about their team is this pitcher. They still have good arms, but it won't be Aiden King. I expect a bounce back. Now again, whether that means winning the series or not, it's SEC, it's going to be tough, but I just expect a different A&M tomorrow. TK with 2 outs, 1 on, 1-0 count. But thank you all for being here. The numbers have dwindled, I understand, but y'all for staying. Y'all are awesome. Appreciate all of y'all. West Texas Aggie fan, Trooper Drew, Noble Guy, SEC Sean, BST, Fitch, Will, Ashes Tunes, Andy, Danifest. There's a strike. 2-1. Owl Fighter, Gig'em 0525. If I missed any of y'all, Bruce, Rossi, David. Maybe Larry's still there. All of y'all's. And that is the final out. A fly out to right field. GG, Georgia. Georgia. They hate that. GG, Florida. We'll see you tomorrow. Aggie turnaround starts tomorrow. All right, guys. I'll see you then. I'll see y'all later tonight if you want to hang out for the Spurs playoff game. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, and gig 'em.